say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live. We're back in the saddle. That's a good thing. Whew. I'm glad to be back out on the trail. So, again, thank you for being with us wherever you may be. Thank you for your patience. We've been out, for several weeks now, quite frankly, with that. And so we're back in the saddle, ready to go. We're here broadcasting live again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on this Monday, St. Patty's Day. I just realized I'm wearing green, but I'm not Irish, so I guess it's okay. I'm American, and then I'm also Scottish, so and it's okay to be Irish, okay to wear green. I just didn't today. But anyway, it's St. Patty's Day. A couple of birthdays today to say happy birthday to. Remember the television show Dallas? Bobby Ewing having a birthday. Patrick Duffy, he has 76 candles on his birthday cake today. Kurt Russell having a birthday. He is 74. Gary Sinise, Lieutenant Dan off Forrest Gump, among other things, is having a birthday. He is 70 today. Olympic soccer gold medalist, Mia Hamm is 53, and Olympic swimming gold medalist Katie Ledecky is 28. Those are the birthdays here, again on this Monday, March the 17th. We're at Chick-fil-A, home of the brand new. They brought it back, and it's out and ready to go. Today's day one of the Smokehouse Barbecue Sandwich. Oh, yes, you get the crispy bacon, the Colby Jack cheese, of course, the barbecue sauce, green leaf lettuce, toasted bun, all that either original, spicy, or grilled is back. You wanted it, and Chick-fil-A heard it, and so they brought it back. And also, I got it right here. We'll try it here in just in a second. The brand new pineapple dragon fruit drink. You can get it either lemonade, iced tea, Sunjoy, or frosted. We got a frosted to see what it's going to taste like, and so I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be good. It's Chick-fil-A. It's going to be good. So that's what's going on. We got lots to talk about. Andrea's going to join us coming up bottom of the hour. Phil Ledford joins us from the Elizabethton Winter Guard. We've got Sean Witten scheduled to join us, the Elizabethton football coach. Also, Joe Diaz, the athletic director, due to be with us as well. We got all kinds of things to talk about. Obviously, the biggie is the March Madness, the brackets. I got the women's bracket and the guys' bracket, and everybody's all upset about North Carolina being put into the to the field of 64 or 68. They got to win their way in tomorrow night. But look, the chairman of the NCAA March Madness Committee is the athletic director of North Carolina. Well, I wasn't in the room, so I didn't have anything to do with it. Okay. So anyway, North Carolina's there. It's okay if they get beat. They get beat. If they win, they've earned their way into it. So there you be. They got to play tomorrow night. We'll talk about that. Got 2 games tomorrow night, 2 games on Thursday to get it started. Tennessee, again, taking on the Wofford Terriers for the guys. The ladies will take on the Lady Bulls of South Florida. So that's your look for Tennessee in the March Madness. So we'll break it all down for you. Take a look at it. You may have already done it. You may have already started picking out your teams and filling out your brackets. I did mine last night on nicknames, at least the first round of the nicknames. Can the Bears beat this team, and can the Bulldogs beat a Tiger, and so on and so forth? So we'll see how that goes as we move on into March Madness. Starts again coming up tomorrow night. NIT starts tonight. The WNIT starts this week. Or actually, it's the WBIT. And so, for those that didn't make it to the big show, there's more. So if you're breathing, get a chance to play in a postseason tournament in college basketball. I don't agree with that, but they didn't ask me, so there you be. National anthem time. Who's going to do it? Let's get it going. We're just excited to be back out on the road. It's okay to be in the studio, and if it ends up being that way more times than not, then so be it. But we like being out amongst the brethren, and so we're here today at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. We're going to be joined by Chris Stapleton with the national anthem on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad strides and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular of Mossburg singing there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's exciting Elizabeth and Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Jackson, Judah, and yours truly for the conference home opener this Tuesday at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. The Sullivan East Patriots come to town, 4:45 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. Video and audio of the Cyclones home opener against the Sullivan East Patriots. Again, it all starts at 4:45 this Tuesday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone baseball.
So blessed, I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you, Lord, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest. If I
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show again. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again at Chick-fil-A, where they have the new Smokehouse Barbecue Sandwich, original, spicy, or grilled. Oh, and it's good too. Good, 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 good. And so we are all about that. Let's just pull that back up right there a little bit. And so we can get it, as we said, original, spicy, or grilled. Comes with crispy bacon, Colby Jack cheese, lettuce, toasted bun. Again, of course, the barbecue sauce can go three ways: original, spicy, or grilled. Get it by the sandwich itself or with the meal. And also the new drink is the Pineapple Dragon Fruit. Yes, the Pineapple Dragon Fruit, frosted or lemonade or iced tea or Sunjoy. I got mine right over here, and I'm getting ready to take a look at it. Not take a look at it, take a slurp of it coming up here in just a second. So we take a look at the March Madness bracket. Here we go. Do you like where they went? They didn't do Tennessee any favors, I can tell you that. Tennessee's in a pretty tough region, Midwest. On the other side of the bracket is UCLA and Utah State. Then on the other side of that bracket would be Illinois, the play-in game, Texas and Xavier. That winner will play Illinois. The other side of that bracket is Kentucky and Troy. So, we talked about this Friday on the show, the abbreviated show we had on Friday, the fact that the SEC is probably going to run up against each other at somewhere. You got, 12, 13, 14 teams in the SEC. Is it all 14? I'd have to go back and look. I don't think all 14 made it. They got a pile of them in there. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that side. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and Texas gets in to be 14. So, yeah, they got 13 teams from the SEC in the March Madness, so there's a pretty good shot you're going to run up against one of your opponents. The number one seed in the West will be Florida. Number one seed in the South is Auburn, both obviously out of the SEC, and you know that. The East number one seed is Duke, and by the way, Flag will play in the tournament. That's been announced by their coach. He is going to play. And then you also have the number one seed in the Midwest are the Cougars of Houston. So the RUB, that's what's going on as far as the March Madness, the top four number one seeds. So you have coming up Alabama State and St. Francis and San Diego, North Carolina. You have also American and St. Mary's and Texas and Xavier in the play-in games. Those will be going on again tomorrow and Thursday for the right to get on in. The Texas Xavier winner will play Illinois in the Midwest. In the East, you have the American Mount St. Mary's winner will take on Duke. In the South, you have the South San Diego State. Alabama State St. Francis will take on Auburn. And in the, well, who am I leaving out? The South? Yes, San Diego State, North Carolina in the South. So there you go. They'll take on Ole Miss, the winner of that one. So you got your work cut out for you for one of those four teams, or one of those eight teams. So anyway, it starts tomorrow night, the play-in. So the brackets are out. So just for kicks and giggles, I went and did a nickname bracket for the first round. Creighton Blue Jays, Louisville Cardinals. Blue Jays are meaner, so I'm going to take the Blue Jays to beat the Cardinals. You have the Texas A&M Aggies and the Yale Bulldogs. Aggies will shoot a Bulldog, and so we went Texas A&M. We went, let's see, the Marquette Warriors and the New Mexico Lobos. We went with Marquette. Let's see, Yukon Huskies and Oklahoma Sooners. Sooner would shoot a Husky, so we went with the Oklahoma Sooners. The Memphis Tigers and the Colorado State Rams. We went with, obviously, the Tigers are all a Ram, so we went with nicknames. The Missouri Tigers and the Drake Bulldogs went with Missouri. They are the Tigers. The Arkansas Razorbacks and the Kansas Jayhawks. Razorback will kill a bird, so we went with Arkansas. So I did this 2 years ago. Did pretty good with it. It's really corny, but over in the East, Montana, the Grizzlies and the Wisconsin Badgers, I took the Grizzlies. The BYU Cougars and the VCU Rams, I took BYU, the Cougars, to beat them because the Cougar will maul a Ram. Let's see, the Georgia Bulldogs and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. I took Georgia because of the SEC. Let's see who else. Tennessee, the Volunteer will shoot a Wofford Terrier, shoot a dog. So there you go. I went with nicknames. I'm going to do a real one tonight, but that's the goofy one. The nickname was for March Madness. So the uproar is about North Carolina. So they shouldn't even be in it. Well, they're not in it. They got the opportunity to play in it. That's all they got. They've got to win it to get in it. And so, they will play again tomorrow night. They'll take on San Diego State. If they win it, they've earned it. But there's some that say they shouldn't have got to that point to even get in the tournament. So argue it all day long. Bottom line is they're there. Tennessee, the Lady Vols will take on Friday in Columbus, Ohio. They take on the South Florida Lady Bulls. The other side of their bracket is Ohio State, the number 4 seed, and they're playing Montana State. So you figure on paper it'll be a Tennessee-Ohio State matchup. We'll see. Let's see. We got the NIT also that's getting ready to crank up. We have that here for you. We're live here again at Chick-fil-A. Going to be joined by Andrea and Phil Ledford coming up here at the bottom of the hour. We have lots to talk about. We're excited about it. Back in the saddle again. Big thanks to Lingerfeld Drug Center. Man, they got me back, got me rolling. Thanks again, Dr. Carter. Customer service personified. Here it is, NIT. And so the NIT will start tomorrow night and Wednesday. Hello, Linda Birchfield. How you doing? Hello, Junior. How you doing, sir? Junior reminded me of something I did wrong again yesterday. I loved it. I hadn't seen him 30 seconds. He said, well, you left your mic on the other night. Okay. So I'm just a screw up. That's all. He always reminds me of things I do wrong. So, yeah, I did leave the microphone on the other night. And so it was, I said, did I say anything incriminating? He said, no. So there you go. So anyway, we had a good time. We broadcasted the Milligan University men's and women's tournament games. Guys were in Winsburg, Kentucky. The ladies were in Indianapolis. Ladies won the first game, went to the second round, got beat by 10 by Marian University out of Indianapolis where they played. And the guys got beat by the University of Cumberland's in Williamsburg, Kentucky. So both are done, but, man, it was a fun run with the Milligan basketball girls and guys. And now we turn our attentions to baseball and softball at Milligan coming up soon. We got baseball tomorrow night. Cyclones, our season opening broadcast, Cyclone baseball against Sullivan East in the conference home opener. Got that for you coming up tomorrow. Always working to make you better. Yeah. Oh, yes. So it's interesting. Interesting indeed. When I make a screw up, he can't wait to come tell me. That's okay. All right. Top left bracket, NIT. You go tomorrow night. You've got Furman, North Texas. You've got St. Louis and Arkansas State. Wichita State, the Shockers, played Oklahoma State tomorrow night. Also, UT Chattanooga in Murfreesboro to battle Middle Tennessee State. UC Riverside takes on Santa Clara tomorrow night. And also, Jacksonville State will be in Atlanta to battle the Yellow Jackets at Georgia Tech. Also, tomorrow night, St. Bonaventure, the Bonnies will host Kent State. All that in the opening round of the NIT. So those are the games there. And then the second night of the games will be on Wednesday. for the NIT. First rounds are tomorrow and Wednesday. Second round this weekend. Semifinals all the way up to the championship on April the 3rd at Hinkle Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. So there you go. And the WBIT, the ladies. Like I said, if you're breathing, if you're halfway decent, I mean, here's another whole tournament of ladies after the field of 64 for the women. And so we'll see. I'm sure Mrs. DeMoss will know where Indiana plays in the tournament. I guarantee it. She knows because she's now become a Hoosier. And so they play. They did make the big show. Here's the WBIT schedule. Let's see. Virginia Tech Lady Hokies, North Carolina A&T, Wyoming and Texas Tech, Florida's Lady Gators and UNI. You've got UNLV in Hawaii, Colorado, Southwestern Louisiana, Gonzaga, University of Texas, San Antonio. I mean, really. Missouri and Oral Roberts, Minnesota and Toledo. James Madison's ladies play Davidson. Drake will play Marquette. Belmont will play Middle Tennessee State. Arizona's ladies, Northern Arizona. This is the WBIT. This is if you don't make the big show, they've created a second show for you. Arizona, Northern Illinois, St. Joseph, University of Albany, Villanova, Boston College, Quinnipiac and Seton Hall, and Portland and Stanford Lady Cardinal. So that's all starting up on Thursday for the opening round of the WBIT. And the NIT for the guys are starting tomorrow night. And, of course, the big show, the March Madness, starts tomorrow night as well. All right, quick break. Hello, Pete and Crystal Schlegel. We have our opening broadcast of baseball tomorrow. We got a lot of baseball. We always backlog it in April and May going into the tournament. Plus, the weather's kind of goofy. You can look outside. It's 38 degrees today. They play at Sullivan East tonight, which is maybe one of the coldest places in the world to call a ball game. So baseball tonight, the Cyclones at East. That's tonight at East. Tomorrow night we got the home opener of the conference against East. We play back-to-back. It's conference Monday and Tuesday. And we have that coming up tomorrow, airtime at 4:45, first pitch at 5. Jackson Jude will be on the camera. We'll bring it to you video and audio tomorrow night from the home of the Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. So there you go. All right, we'll take a break, come right back. We'll see if she remembers the television show Dallas. I dare say she doesn't. Bobby Ewing's having a birthday today, Patrick Duffy. No, she said no. She just looked at that grin like, nah. So anyway, quick break. We're glad to be back. Whew. Me oh my, it's been a long 3 weeks. So we're back thanks to the good Lord and Lingerfield Drug Center. Whew. We'll be right back after this. She's in the house. Also, Phil Ledford from the Winter Guard. They are some bad mamma jammas. They went down, and we'll let him tell you what they did. They did and did it well. And so we'll talk about the Winter Guard and their competition over the weekend right after this from Brummett Sports. We're here at Chick-fil-A with a new sandwich, a smokehouse barbecue sandwich, crispy bacon, Colby Jack cheese, lettuce, toasted bun, original spicy or grilled. That's the new sandwich starting today at Chick-fil-A, again here in Elizabethton. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Jackson Jude and yours truly for the conference home opener this Tuesday at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. The Sullivan East Patriots come to town, 4:45 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. video and audio of the Cyclones home opener against the Sullivan East Patriots. Again, it all starts at 4:45 this Tuesday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone Baseball.
I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Look, she's here. Da, 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 da. Tom, I've been here. Where you been? I've been here every Monday. I've been sitting there waiting on you. I'm sorry. I just didn't. I said had to mend up a little bit. You get, as my daddy said, to get healed up, and we have. And so we appreciate a lot of folks have checked in on us, and we appreciate that very much. Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Let's see. I got. Oh, it'll probably help. I turn you up. Bet it'll be. I can hear you now.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go. It's amazing. Just turn the thing up, Tom. It is amazing what that button, you just slide it up.
That's right.
Junior's going to say, you messed up again, Tom. Yeah, I did.
No.
Yeah, I did. So, anyway, we're back. We're glad to be back. Phil's going to join us coming up in a few minutes. So, how have you been?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
We're really busy, and we wrapped up the Seuss on the Loose, and that was about 2 weeks ago, I feel like.
Mhm.
That was a success, and it was a busy time. So we wrapped that up, and now we are into all of our spring things and just a lot coming up soon.
It has been crazy busy at the headquarters, main office, in behind the high school here in Elizabethton. But we have good news. It's always going to be busy because we're growing by leaps and bounds. But we have the location got flooded out. You got good news. Tell us about it.
We do. Our temporary 19E branch is now open officially today, and you may go for any service that you need. And we have an ATM up there, we have a drive-through, and we have in-person interaction. So it's directly behind our damaged location. It is, I think it looks like grayish cream color building. You will see it back there. So that is our temporary location. Everything can be done there. Loans, accounts, withdrawals, all that fun stuff. So go see us at our 19E branch. Our temporary location is open.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we are slowly, and it's a work in progress, we are slowly, talking to a guy over the weekend from Samaritan's Purse. There are people that are, I know you don't believe this, and it's hard to believe because here it is in March, October, November, December, January, February, March. There are people that are just now, not that they're getting to them, but they're just now being able to start to get some assistance because they've been without all these months.
Yeah.
In a literal sense. And so, you know, it is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So we're back, and we're working hard to get it back that way. They had to go through a lot of hoops to get it reopened, and they did it. And so for you, the customer, from Northeast Community Credit Union, so it's good news. But, yeah, I know that we had Keyville a couple of weeks ago. The ball fields are getting rebuilt. I mean, everything's slowly going back. And so just like this, it took a while to get the approval and get a site and get a building and get it make spec and all that, and we get that. So, but you're back and you're open, and that's good. So
Yes.
we're back to 5 locations, right?
4 locations. We don't have 5 yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would ever be a thing, but
That's called
you could speak it into existence. Maybe it will happen.
being off a month. So we
I
got
know, I get it.
main location behind Elizabeth and I,
That's right.
Oakland Ave, Johnson City.
Yes.
Now the 19 location behind the old location,
Yes.
and also in Round Mountain.
That's correct.
There you go. So now we have a scholarship. If you are looking for scholarship dollars for a college person, why would you not do this? Tell us how we can do this.
We offer a $500 Northeast Community Credit Union William Armstrong scholarship to graduating high school seniors furthering their education. The application is on our website at beamycu.org. We have mailed all of our local, county, and city and homeschool all the applications.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any questions, you may call us at 423-547-1200. But the application is very self-explanatory. It's not hard, and it's $500 to the graduating senior that's selected. There's a committee
Mhm.
that meets and selects those. You will have your picture taken with a big check, and we will present that at awards day for the official check. So make sure to do that. All of the Carter County Elizabethan graduating high school seniors that are furthering their education.
Mm-hmm. Do you know Gloria Coball?
I do.
She said, "Hey, Tom and Annie." So you're known as Annie with her. So
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that. Learned something new.
Yep.
Mrs. DeMoss is Annie. I guess is she family?
She is like family.
Okay, there you
I'll
go.
claim her as a family
There
member.
you go. So-
100%.
Hi, Gloria. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
So now these birthdays. Usually we hit a real thud when we do these birthdays. Let's try it here and see. Do you remember did you ever watch the television show Dallas? Is that before your time?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Does that count?
Moving right along. Okay. Kurt Russell, married to or living. I guess he's married to Goldie Hawn. Ring a bell?
Yes, they
Okay.
are. I don't think they're married. They've just
Okay.
dated.
All right. He's
I think I
74
do know
today.
that.
Gary Sinise. Have you ever seen the movie Forrest Gump?
Yes.
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Gary Sinise, 70 today.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Olympic soccer gold medalist Mia Hamm. Know anything about her?
I've heard of her.
53. So there you go. Let's just sit there.
I'm
on
really
it.
good at faces.
Yeah. Okay. So, we got a heart from Gloria. There you go. Thank you,
Yes.
Mrs. Goldball. So there you go. All right. Now we want to talk about something else, which I think is really cool. We're talking about the new location. Now, if you're a teacher, and I just looked up what you were talking for Christmas. I know people don't want to hear this, but we're 282 days away from Christmas.
We love to do that.
I love
We're
to do
not
it.
even in. We're not even
It's
in
St.
summer.
Patrick's
I don't
Day.
even know if it's spring. Spring just happened, right?
It did. It was
He
here.
loves to do this.
It was here and it's gone. So today is St. Patrick's Day. So here's some useless trivia. How many days till Christmas from St. Patty's Day is 282 days.
Okay.
So where I'm going with this is, you know where I'm going with it.
Yes, I do.
Christmas Club. Now's the time to start putting some money away. Come Christmas, you'll have money there and go, wow, I didn't know I had that kind of money. It's very simple to do at Northeast Community Credit Union. Tell us about it.
No matter what your income is,
Mhm.
we can help you put aside a Christmas fund. And it's an account called the Christmas Club. There's no monthly fee to open it. There's no fee. And you can just call us. If you already have an account, it literally takes 2 minutes over the phone. You can set it up to be automatically transferred out of your checking or savings into this account if you already have an account or would like to have one. And it's an easy way to just put it in there. Don't touch it until you're ready to start shopping in October, November, or December 24th, whatever you like to do. So,
All right, let's start here. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So you're basically what, 10 months out? 9 months out?
Yeah.
All right. Put back $100 a month.
Mm-hmm.
You look up and go, I got $900 to spend for Christmas. That may be more than you need, maybe it's not enough as you need, but at least it's a start.
Right.
Even if you just put back, $25 a week, comes to $100 a month, obviously, or even more than a 5-week month. But you look up, you'll be, I've done this every year, and I go, wow, I didn't know I had that. I just put it in, never asked for the balance, just put it in, and then come time to go pull it out to go Christmas shopping, go, I didn't know I had that much. It's real simple to do.
Yes, it is.
And if you don't touch it, that's the key. You got to put it in and leave it alone and let it sit there and rock along till it's time to take it out for Christmas. But you can do it very easily. If you're not a member, it's what, $5 to join? That's
It's
it?
only $5 for your share and $10 to open your checking, but that's your money to spend.
Yep. Readers are winners. We love promoting that program. Getting ready to go around to the schools in the next couple of weeks and pass out the third 9 weeks of the kids of the top 5 in each grade: kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth graders at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick. We're going to be out. She and I will go out and pass them out. The readers are winners. So we love promoting reading. They love promoting teachers. At Northeast Community Credit Union, if you're a teacher, you can win $300 for your classroom year-round. It's very simple. Tell them how they
It's
can do it.
very simple. This has been off the charts this year.
Mhm.
And I'm so glad our teachers are taking advantage of this. It is $300 for the need of your classroom, and it is an application front and back. And you just give the need of your classroom. A committee also decides on that. $300, right in your pocket for that need, and you get a picture with a big check. And we just love doing it. We just sent off Unaka High School's Skills Club, and they will be going to Chattanooga or Atlanta. I cannot remember which one. Anyway, they are going
Which
to
is
be going
awesome. Yep.
to that. So we're glad to be able to give toward that.
Back during basketball season, had someone come up and said they saw us talking about it and said, now who is eligible? Which teachers, what counties, what systems? I said, good question. I'll ask the Queen next time I have her.
It's one of the 5 surrounding counties that we offer membership, which is Carter, Sullivan, Washington, Unicoi, and Johnson.
There you go. So if you're a teacher or know a teacher in one of those counties, why in the world would you not go ahead and put your name in the hat? Because you don't know. The committee will, if they pick you, you get a check for $300 put back in your classroom. From, as you heard her say, Carter, Johnson, Unicoi, Sullivan, and Washington.
Yes.
Yep. So there you go. If you're a teacher on any level, high school, middle school, kindergarten, preschool, if you're a teacher's a teacher in my book, and their book too. So
Right.
why would you not? So how do you apply? Where do you go? Just
You
go to the
go
website?
BeMyCU.org, or you can come in. We'll print it off for you. It's super easy, though. You just go on there. You can even electronically enter it, or print it and mail it, or drop it off, or fax it, whatever's easiest.
Yep. If you don't, shame on you. You're out about probably 3 minutes of your time to send it on and see what happens. And it stays there, and they do it year-round. Even when school's out in the summer, they do it 12 months out of the year, so you can do the math.
Yep.
They're crediting you and giving $3,600 back to our teachers. It's a no-brainer. Have you pulled your bracket? Have you looked at the bracket? I know you've been very busy. You've had a chance to scan the bracket yet?
I did. I just looked at it this morning.
Yeah. So have you started picking them yet, or just okay? Now do you pick with him? Does you two
No.
pick separate?
We're yeah,
He does one, you do one.
yes.
All right. So who do you have winning it? Have you got to that point?
Not yet.
Okay. So how far do you have Tennessee going?
I'm afraid to say.
Okay.
I don't want to say it.
Okay. Which means they're not going to be the national champion, and I would agree with you. I don't think they have the horses to do it. I think they can make a deep run.
Last year I didn't have him going far, and they did.
That's right. So, and again, this is the coolest thing about this is it's not a best of 3, best of 5. One bad game, you're done.
Yep.
You get on a roll, look out, Nelly. So hopefully Tennessee can get on a roll. I think they got exposed yesterday to a very big and physical Florida team. So we'll see. They may have just been out of gas. I'm not sure, but they will start playing on Thursday against the Wofford Terriers. The Lady Vols will take on the South Florida Lady Bulls on Friday in Columbus, Ohio. So that's our 2 Tennessee teams. And so you don't, Tennessee's not going to get it. Do you have anybody that kind of jumps out at you in your brain going, that could be a team, could be trouble? You a Duker or an Auburn fan or any of these teams you think can win the whole thing? Or you don't know yet?
I'm going to say Michigan State.
Okay. That could,
Florida.
You can't go wrong with those 2, ma'am. Those are 2 good ones.
And
Michigan State, that's a smart pick. She's a smart lady because Tom Izzo always gets his team ready for the tournament.
I'm going to go ahead and just put St. John's out there.
I'm telling you, Rick Pitino, he can coach. So
I'm not putting Auburn out there. I don't know. I'm
not either.
scared.
I'm not either. I'm not putting them out there either. St. John's, like the guy or not, Rick Pitino's been a success everywhere he's gone. He's a success at St. John's. They're the number 2 seed, open up with Omaha. So now for kicks and giggles, do I have it right here before I let you go? I want to show you what I did. I did one on nicknames. What I do with it? Where is it? I need it when I need it in the stack of stuff. That's one thing. It's here it is right here. Nicknames. So, case in point,
Oh, okay.
the Baylor Bears play the Mississippi State Bulldogs. I picked the Baylor Bears. I think a bear would maul a bulldog. Is that good? So I picked Baylor for that
I
one.
got Baylor down too.
Okay. The Arizona Wildcats playing the Akron Zips. I'm not even sure what a zip is, so I took the Wildcats in a nickname pick. The BYU Cougars playing the VCU Rams. I would think a Cougar would maul a Rams. I picked BYU. Is that good?
No.
Okay. Oh,
I've
she
got a
take her
guy
out?
that
Did you take
coaches
her out?
there and went to school with at VCU, so I got to pull for them.
All right. The other pick, I went to the Wisconsin Badgers and the Montana Grizzlies. I figured the grizzly bear would maul a badger, whatever badger is. I picked Montana.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. Let's get one more down through here. Let's see. We have Tennessee, the Volunteer with a.
Really do this, and they
Oh.
do really good.
Oh yeah, last time I did this 2 years ago, and I really ended up doing pretty good with it.
I know.
Arkansas Razorbacks, which is a wild hog, and the Kansas Jayhawk, which is a bird. So a Razorback will maul a little bird if you caught him. So I'm gonna go with Arkansas to win that one. So that's how I pick mine here. This is one. I do another one that's for real, but this is the nickname picks.
You should do one with colors.
I do one with colors.
See?
Say I do 3. That's scary.
Uh-huh.
I do one with colors. The red team's gonna beat the blue team.
Mm-hmm.
And I do one names. I do one for real. So there you go. All right.
This one's a toss-up this year, which they always are, but this
Yeah.
one's hard.
Yeah, it could be anybody's tournament, really.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody gets hot. So, but I think the 3 that you picked, St. John's and Michigan State, you can't go wrong with those. What was the other one you said? Is it Florida? No, you said who's the
Yeah, well,
Michigan,
Florida.
St. John's, or
In Florida.
yeah, Michigan State, St. John's, and Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're wrong with any of those. So, but we shall see. I don't think Auburn's going to be there. I don't think Duke's going to be there. Just don't. I think the Houston Cougars are a team you got to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll see. Hopefully Tennessee will get there, but I just don't think they got enough oomph to get there. But we'll see. If I knew what I was talking about, I wouldn't be sitting there. I'd be somewhere making millions, making predictions. But as it is, I'm sitting here talking to Andrew DeMoss from Northeast Community Credit Union. So I guess we're back in the saddle. I'll see you next week. We back next week? Spring
Yeah.
break week.
I'm off next week.
Next week.
Yep,
So,
I'm not going to be here.
Okay. So we won't see her next week. So
No.
we'll see her in 2 weeks.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Quick break. Phil Ledford's in the house. Oh, the Elizabeth High School Winter Guard smoked it. We'll let him tell you all about it right after this. We are show number 2,000. Let's see where we're at. I'm not even sure what we're doing. What is show number 2,249? Wow. Keep clicking them off. You don't have green on either today. It's St. Pat. Show them so you can show them your fingernails. She made it. She's in. I don't have a stitch of green on, so my granddaughter said I'm going to pinch it. You get pinched if you don't wear green?
I don't know.
No, I don't pay attention to that stuff. Quick break. Back after this. Phil Ledford next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Elizabeth and Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Jackson, Judah, and yours truly for the conference home opener this Tuesday at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. The Sullivan East Patriots come to town, 4:45 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. Video and audio of the Cyclones home opener against the Sullivan East Patriots. Again, it all starts at 4:45 this Tuesday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone Baseball.
Jewelers Bench has been providing our customers the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices for over 20 years. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services, and unique jewelry for all occasions. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays bright. Stop in to see our vast selection and make this Christmas even more special. Highest quality for the best price, only at the Jewelers Bench.
Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, back in the saddle, back out on the road, and I like it. So, man, you know what? When you go 100 miles an hour and you get stopped, good Lord gets your attention. Got my attention. And so, you know, I like my recliner, but I didn't like it for 3 weeks. So I'm ready to be back out here among the masses, and we are, and we appreciate that. Let me give you the verse today, by the way. We got him ready to go. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man hung on the cross. We will always do that, probably do it more emphatically now than I've ever done, because I'm back at it because of him. Jeremiah 17:7 says, now listen to this one, most blessed is the man who believes in, trusts in, and relies on the Lord, and whose hope and confidence is in him. You think you can do it? Well, I'm living proof, folks. I thought I was old Travis Tritt song, 10 foot tall and bulletproof. And I go, and I got all this going on, and I realized, you know what? If he wants to go on, I'll get where I'm getting to go. Something get where I'm getting to go. I'm not sure it's even good English, but anyway, my point is, he runs everything. Every breath we take, every heartbeat our heart gives us, it's all because of him. And if you think otherwise, you're fooling yourself. I can tell you that over the last 3 weeks. It's all about him. But anyway, we're back. Phil's here. You guys went with the Winter Guard. For folks out there who may not know,
Yeah.
we have the marching band during football season, and we have the band competition during football season, that time of year.
Yeah.
And we won it, 3 years in a row now?
The band won it 3 years in a
3
row.
years
The
in a row.
Color Guards won it 4 years in a row.
Color Guards won it 4 years in a row. So what do you do when the football season's over and that competition season's over? Do we stop? No, we have a thing called Winter Guard. For those out there who don't know, please tell us in layman terms what Winter Guard is.
So Winter Guard is where we move our color guard that you see on the field. We move it indoors in a gym, basketball court kind of area, and we perform a different program to pre-recorded music or a different soundtrack or things like that. It's a lot more, there's a little bit more artistry involved with the crafting of a show, a lot more dance.
More creativity.
And more creativity. The
Sure.
skill level, the skill set is much higher, they're displaying skills and doing all kinds of tricks and things that is just unbelievable. And the Winter Guard activity has been around for quite a while, but Elizabethton High School never had a program. Until last year, we kind of decided to finally get it started. I think the Winter Guard activity really kicked off probably in the late 70s, early 80s. So we were a little late to the party. We decided to start one last year.
Which is okay.
Which is okay.
Got to start somewhere.
We wanted to wait till the time was right and we had the right talent and the right group of kids. We had some pretty good success last year with our inaugural year. But it seems like this year things just took a crazy turn in an unpredicted way to where we went from just being good locally and competing against our local schools here in the area, which we have some phenomenal groups in our area, to now being in the conversation and being nationally ranked and being compared to some of the best high schools in the country.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
Little old Elizabethton High School.
yeah, so most recently, just yesterday, I mean, we just got back last night. We went down to Buford, Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta, to the WGI Southeast Color Guard Power Regional. So WGI stands for Winter Guard International. It's a large governing body that is it's kind of like Bands of America when our band goes to BOA. And they have regionals all across the country. But then they have what's called a Power Regional, which is it's a big one. It's in an arena. This drew about 70-some color guards from about 10 different states.
Oh, really? This is big boy stuff.
We had, in our classification alone, we had about 42 color guards in our class that we were competing against. And what they'll do is they take the top 18 of the day for finals, and they come back on Sunday, and they compete there. So our goal going into this was let's just be among the finalists. Let's just be a top 18 group. And if not, at least we give our kids the exposure of going down and seeing these nationally ranked groups.
Get a taste.
So we went down, the kids had a great performance, and we wait all day and the scores finally start coming back. And we realized that we had a really high score. We were first first place in our round because they have like 4 rounds of groups. And that score was at 85 point something, 85.4
Out of 100?
out of 100, which is
Awesome.
it's really high for this time of year. That score held up pretty much all day until towards the end of the day. So we were heading into finals, being the 3rd ranked color guard at that power regional. 3rd to a group called Nation Ford out of South Carolina, and Pope High School out of Marietta, Georgia. Then we advanced on to finals, which we were thrilled. Couldn't imagine that. And then end up placing 3rd in finals with a score of 89. And again, we have Nation Ford and Pope. So placing 3rd at that and bringing home, I brought this one because this is I'll hold it up here for us to see.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that.
Zoom on it up.
Yeah. So
There it is.
there it is. There's some hardware that will be going in the trophy cabinet there back at Elizabethton High School. It's
3rd place
I
out
will
of.
tell you, out of 42 this weekend.
Wow. How about that, folks? 3rd place out of 42, Elizabeth and Winter Guard.
Yeah. So, and if you would think that would be that'd be enough, we're so thrilled and so happy. But then the national rankings came out today, and
Today.
came out,
Whoa.
and I printed those off today. So far, what they do is they take all the high schools across the country that have competed at a WGI regional. They rank their score, and then they rank them based on how they're improving, and sort of like they do in sports, they sort of predict where they're going to be by the World Championships, which we will not be attending the World Championships this year. That's a whole nother conversation. But so when the national rankings came out, I have a list here of there's 508 high schools across the country that have been competing at the national level.
This is going to be exciting here.
And
Okay.
Elizabethton High School, I've got a list right here of all the schools. Elizabethton High School right now is ranked 3rd
in the country.
in the country. We have a
Whoa.
I've got a list here of
And only the 2nd year of competing.
and
Went from 0 to 3rd in the country out of 508 schools.
508 schools. This includes some amazing programs.
Wow.
That I've always looked as an instructor, as a coach, I've always looked up to and admired. Groups like the Woodlands, Texas, which is a great program. Kennesaw, Georgia, Avon High School from Indiana. We have Plymouth Canton, Diamond Bar, California. Castle, Indiana. I'm looking at some other ones. Science Hill is on this list. They're a little further down, but it's great to have them on this list.
Absolutely.
We have another group here. Wando High School from South Carolina is another big one, and we're looking at groups like Rock Hill, Texas, and all that. It's just, it is surreal right now.
Yeah.
To even be in the same conversation as some of these nationally ranked programs.
So we got the 18 kids' names. We're going to pay salute to them because we went from nothing, and only the 2nd year of this program even being in existence at Elizabeth, and ranked 3rd in the country out of 508 schools. And this man right here, who helps you coach
Well,
him?
I will say this. I
Like
don't,
you
do,
ever-
I don't do very much. I sort of manage and all that. But listen, our staff. First of all, a huge shout out to Dakota Gibson, who
Okay.
is our primary equipment choreographer. He writes a lot of all the color guard choreography that you see, and then Grace Lewis, who is our dance and movement choreographer. She is just phenomenal. She has really changed the face of this program. Without Dakota Gibson and Grace Lewis, we would not be anywhere on this sheet. Those two have really done amazing work.
He used to be Grace Roberts, by the way, if you remember. Back in the day,
yeah.
Who was on the dance team at ETSU.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So our students, our 18 students, which, oh my gosh, I just can't. We'd be here all day. You don't have enough time to talk about all these students, but they are so wonderful. I'm looking here. We have Hannah Parlier. I had to write him down because I would hate to forget. Hannah Parlier, who's our color guard captain. We have Hayden McLeod. We have Aubrey Sparks, Rachel Perkins, Liliana Ho, Lauren Watson, Bethany Wellnitz, Kaya Larkins, Della Arnold, Jesse Frickle, Carla Mayorga, Will Buckles, Hannah Holtzclaw, Ryla Malone, Millie Digby, Lily Harden, Alyssa White, and Baylor Hoplin.
Wow.
So it's a very special group of kids.
508 schools. Elizabeth, in the second year of the program, ranked right now third.
Yeah. Now those numbers, just like with any other rankings with football or basketball, those numbers change from week to week, and they can go up and down. But this week, we're celebrating.
That's it. On this week, March 17th, we're third in the country.
That's right.
And nobody can take it away from us.
There's a lot of people around the country right now Googling Elizabethton, Tennessee.
Want
And
to know what is going on down there?
And I've had people ask me down in Georgia, where is Elizabethton, Tennessee?
Yeah.
And so the fact that we're bringing our community and our school and all that into the conversation on a national level, and people are Googling Elizabethton to kind of see where we are and what we're all about, is quite wonderful.
And for those of you out of town, and we have a lot of those watching, we appreciate that very much. Elizabethton's a city of 14,000 people. So it's not like it's a big sprawling metropolis. It's 14,000 close-knit people that pull for each other, whether it's a malt stuff with the football team or whatever the band's doing, whatever the drama department's doing. Everybody just roll up the sleeves and helps one another, and there it is, proofs in the pudding. Now, you got a meeting coming up, is that correct?
Well, here's what... About a meeting. Well, here's what we have coming up. We're already thinking about next year. So we're getting ready to start tryouts. And
That's right, not a meeting, but tryouts.
we
Right.
have tryouts coming up on March. We start March 31st, then it goes April 1st, and then April 4th. That is for any student here in Elizabethton City Schools, any upcoming freshman through senior that wants to be a part of the program. It's open to anyone.
You talking about the Winter Guard or the band itself?
For the band itself.
Band itself, okay.
Yep, for the Betsy Band. So that's the first step to get to the Winter Guard is you have tryouts for the marching band program. We get them in there. We start training them. The beauty of this is that you don't have to know how to dance. You don't need to have to know how to spin a flag or spin equipment. We teach you. We can teach. Our staff can teach you. We can teach you, Tom. We can teach you how to do all
No,
that.
you can't.
We could. We get you out there.
probably could, though. Yeah.
But so we're really just looking for hard workers and kids with good work ethic and good attitudes, and that will be at the high school, and we'll start pushing some stuff out. What I'll do is I'll also have a link to registration for any student who wants to register to try out. I'll drop that in the comments here on this, so we can just drop a link there in the comments, and we're just hoping to have a big turnout. We're graduating a lot of students this year, so we're hoping to have a big influx of interest coming into the program.
3-time back-to-back-to-back state champions, the Elizabethton Marching Band, and Mr. Valentine. Who else helps the band? You do, and
We have Jonathan Valentine, obviously our director, who does an amazing job and such a great guy to work with. He and I've formed a pretty special bond since he's been here and been able to sit down creatively and plan these shows and put this kind of stuff together. And so we have so many staff, it's just, oh my gosh, it's almost too many to name. I know I'll forget some. But Trey Harris, who writes the drill for the band. Trey Harris is an alumni here of Elizabethton. I think he graduated in maybe '92, and he's the band director at Bassett High School in Bassett, Virginia, and he's on the design team and works with us. We have people in South Carolina writing and arranging music for us. We've got people in Raleigh, North Carolina, designing costuming and all that for the band. I mean, it's a huge team effort.
team effort, yeah.
It is. It really
That proves
is.
to the pudding.
Yeah.
3-time back-to-back-to-back state champs in the marching band. And then you look at the Winter Guard, which is a spin-off, if you will, of the band in the wintertime, obviously. Ranked third in the country out of 508 schools. Man, that's something to crow about.
It is. It really
Probably
is.
hear that on the baseball broadcast tomorrow. We'll probably
It's-
we'll be talking it up a little bit. That's pretty good stuff there. That's real good stuff.
It is wonderful. We love
Yeah.
our kids. We love our school, our
Absolutely.
community, and the support here is unlike anywhere else.
It's all about our school, folks. It's all about these kids. That's why I wanted to come. It's a sports show. Well, yeah. You know what? These guys, in this case, ladies, they're athletes, and will. They are
Absolutely.
athletes. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
In the summertime, when you're out there watching football guys go through 2 days, go through practice in a grueling summer sun and the humidity of East Tennessee, you got band camp, all-day band camps, and they're out there busting it just like the football and all the other fall sports.
Yep.
So they're athletes, they're student athletes. And the
Now-
proof's in the pudding. Three-time
Now-
state champs.
I mean, there are 2 performances left if anybody in our community would like to see them perform. There's one coming up. It's our local circuit championships, which will be held at Freedom Hall Civic Center, and that's coming up on March the 29th. I think that's the Saturday, March 29th. You'll see all the local schools, Westridge, Tennessee High, Science Hill, Elizabethton. And then we're going to be doing a community performance in April. That will be our very last, let's see, April the 3rd, I believe it is. Yes, April 3rd. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's April 3rd.
Yep. We'll
We're
find out
doing a
details.
band, the Betsy Band will be doing a community spring showcase where they'll be highlighting things that the band's doing this semester. So we'll have, different ensembles from the band performing, and then the varsity and the junior varsity winter guard will be performing their final performance free to the public in the gym at Elizabeth High School. So
We will blink. I can tell you right now when the kickoff is. I got it on my phone. When is August 22nd? Because it will be before you know it. I
Yep.
promise you. See if I can look down. That's the first
it'll
book.
be. It's coming up.
Football
It seems
game.
like it creeps up on us a little faster every year.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Daddy used to say, "The older you get, the faster it comes back around, boy."
Yeah, it does.
All right. That's right. I lost my. That's another fiasco. You talking about a sinking feeling? Lose your phone with 17 years of contacts on it? Oh.
Oh man,
See,
that's
wh-
rough.
Oh, it's something stupid. I didn't lost my phone. How dumb can you be? Lose your phone? Good
happens.
night.
Let's see
No,
here.
it doesn't happen. See, I'm gonna type this in. How many days till August 22nd? You have us on here because how many days? Just hang on here, folks. Gary Rose will come up. How many days till August
I just dropped the link to the sign up in there
22nd?
while you're doing that.
Okay, and we've got how many days till August 22nd? Where'd it go? Of course, I'm live on the air and it won't work when I want it to work. You know why? Because
Don't ask me to do math.
my big fat finger said August 33rd. What a moron. Good night.
August 33rd.
See there? How many days to August 3-3? I hit instead of 22, so. Help me, Phil. Oh, let's try this one more time. We're going to do this again.
Can I do this? On
Just sit tight,
Ask
folks.
AI. We'll just do that.
How many days till August 2 this time?
How many days till August 22nd?
That don't embarrass me like that,
I'm
Phil.
not. It won't. Well, my phone. I'm not even getting a signal. So I don't know. Watch. Everybody's probably going to start typing in. Like I'm sure all your listeners and viewers.
158.
There you go.
Finally.
Done.
Good
We'll
night.
just edit that. We'll go in
Good
post and just
night.
edit that out.
Think both y'all are Android users. We are. And I'm a geek and dweeb on top of
I
that.
wasn't even
So,
going to try.
yeah. So,
It's a while. We got a while.
158
It'll
days
sneak
till
up on
kickoff.
us.
Oh, it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, it will.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Christmas is 282 days away, so it'll be here absolutely before you know it. So we're here live, and look at them. She's here, and she's here, and he's here.
Oh,
there
wow.
you go.
There they are.
So appreciate you, sir. So
Hey, appreciate you.
Elizabeth and Winter Guard, third in the country, folks, out of 508 schools. Woo! That's awesome. Very, very
neat.
good. Much to be proud of, sir.
Yeah, go Betsy.
Go Betsy. We'll talk soon. Thank you.
All right, man.
Good man. Quick break.
Thank you.
Hitting the phone with the big fat fingers. Hit August 33rd. What a moron. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. On our buddy Joseph Taylor, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. What's going on at Ivy Hall right now?
Yes, sir. Ivy Hall, we're accepting long-term or short-term admissions. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, all insurances. We'd love to have you. You come out, you need some rehab, we'd love to help you. We got private rooms for rehab people. We can get you in, take care of you, send you home, and the food is absolutely out of this world.
Types of rehab you guys do?
Yes, sir. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, respiratory therapy, and like I said, short-term or long-term residents. Yes, sir.
Yep. You also are looking for help.
Yes. I'm looking for RNs, LPNs, CNAs. If you want to be a housekeeper, laundry, kitchen, we're hiring. All departments are hiring at Ivy Hall.
Ivy Hall Nursing Home.
social media, how do we find you?
Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or ivyhallnursinghome.com is where you go to fill out an application to work.
Love promoting these folks right here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It is the one and only right here in Elizabethton, Ivy Hall Nursing Home.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Jackson, Judah, and yours truly for the conference home opener this Tuesday at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. The Sullivan East Patriots come to town, 4:45 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. Video and audio of the Cyclones home opener against the Sullivan East Patriots. Again, it all starts at 4:45 this Tuesday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone baseball. And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. I get on there and hit the finger. My finger got stuck. I said, how many days to August 33rd instead of 22nd? 158 days till kickoff, folks, Cyclone football. So it'll be here before you know it. Hello, Rick Ranson down in Pensacola. Rick, what's the weather like today in Pensacola? Because it's colder and whiz up here.
It was snowing this morning.
It was spitting snow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
How's your father doing, by the way?
Doing well. Had
Yeah.
he had eye surgery this morning. All went well. So,
Yep.
yeah, you'll be able to see how good looking his son is. And
What a handsome rascal. Chip off the old blocks.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of eyes, I better put mine on so we can talk about the bracket.
Yeah.
March Madness. All right, first thing out. Are you upset that North Carolina's in the show? Well, no, they're not actually in the show. You get a chance. They got to win tomorrow night
play-in
to
game.
get in. It's a playing game. You got to play in to get in. So,
Yeah.
are you okay with that? Everybody's all jacked up because North Carolina shouldn't be there, and West Virginia, among other schools, are upset because they felt like they should be there. Are you all right with this or not?
You know, I'm kind of 50-50 on it, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know that they had the body of work to earn it. You know, and the thing about Carolina is they're traditional blue blood. They're gonna bring fans, and so you know, money talks when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, and you know, they played well. They played well against Duke, and probably should have won the game. And so, you know, maybe they're peaking at their ability at the right time. So they may make a little noise. Who knows?
Are they waiting on you till they start eating? Tell them to go ahead and eat.
No, they're not waiting on me.
Okay. All right.
No.
Make sure.
Maybe my wife, but not me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, they're waiting on Mrs. Rowe.
Yeah,
I
she's
got you.
coming too.
All right. So you look up and down this bracketing. Number one in the East is Duke. Number one in the Midwest would be and is the Houston Cougars. In the West, you got the Florida Gators. In the South, the Auburn Tigers. So any of those guys, do you feel like can be there playing for the national championship?
Florida is hot as a firecracker.
They are.
They are firing at every position and firing well, and they're well built for the tournament. Great guard play, which, as we know historically, quick, efficient guard play takes you far in a tournament. And Clayton is about as good as you can get.
And they're big. You know,
they're
Tennessee
huge.
had a hard time getting in there just to get any shots on the penetration.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're big and they play guard play. They're a team to be
Physical.
Yep.
Yeah, they're tough.
So, have you looked at the bracket at all?
I
looked
have,
at it?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So in the East, Duke's number one. Who you like in that bracket coming out of there? So give me two, maybe not one. Give me a couple of teams you feel like can do it.
So I feel like obviously Duke. I mean, Duke is tough. That's with a healthy Cooper Flag. I think that they're probably a Sweet 16 team without him, but with him, they can make a run for the whole thing. I tell you, to me, a sleeper in that bracket is BYU. BYU plays. They play fast, very athletic. Going to be a tough team, I think, to beat. Especially, I'd love to see they in an Alabama matchup because it's going to be a run and gun kind of game, be a fun game to watch. So I think Duke probably comes out of that with a healthy Cooper Flag. Without a healthy Cooper Flag, you think Alabama probably would be the favorite, but they and BYU will be an interesting game.
We want to say, Rick says it's 46 today. Down this morning was 46. The high today is going to be in the mid-70s in Pensacola.
Ooh, that's chilly.
That's chilly on the beach.
Yeah.
With a breeze on top of
Give it
that.
a shot though.
Yeah, be a heck of a place to be.
Yeah.
I could wear a sweatshirt and bubble
I
up.
could suffer for Jesus
Oh,
on the
you
beach
got
today.
the amen, brother. My toes in the sand. Midwest Regional, you got Houston number 1, Tennessee at number 2, number 3 Kentucky, number 4 Purdue. He's a big Wildcat fan, by the way. We've seen him
Yeah.
on the show before. So,
Yeah.
how do you like the Midwest region?
Midwest is probably the weakest of the regions. I think Houston is by far the most beatable number 1 seed in the tournament. I think, in fact, I could see them having some troubles with Georgia in that second round. Kentucky, it depends on our health.
Mm-hmm.
We've been so banged up and so hurt and honestly, with a Sweet 16 visit this year, to me is and I'm not a moral victory guy, but for a guy to build a team in 2 months, I think he's done well. And Sweet 16 would be good. If they face Tennessee, that's going to be an incredible matchup, and I think the winner of that game could probably end up in the Final Four,
So you look at Tennessee,
or will end up in the Final Four.
and I know you're a Kentucky guy, and I know that's a disclaimer, and that's okay, but he's a basketball guy. So, people keep asking me, the number 2 seed, do they have the horses to get to the Final Four? And I don't think they do. I just don't think they got exposed yesterday, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They may have just been tired, but still, Florida played. I mean, everybody's played, basically, well, not the same amount of games, but for whatever reason, Tennessee didn't do what they should have done yesterday, and Ford had a lot to say about that. I don't think Tennessee's going to get to the Final Four, and I know that's not what you want to hear in ball country, but I'm a realist, and so Houston, I think, is very susceptible.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you look at that 4 seed, Purdue's kind of, they're okay. They're hanging around a little bit, doing some decent things. You're right. Your guys can get hot and get on the run. Kentucky, Illinois is pretty good out of the Big Ten, the number 6
Illinois
seed
is
too.
physical. Clemson's very physical as well.
Yep.
Clemson beat us early in the season. Kentucky, we're without Jackson Robinson, who's our leading scorer. We're without Lamont Butler, who's our point guard. He's our motor.
Mm-hmm.
We're without both those guys through the whole tournament. So, we're basically without a point guard at this point. So,
We're talking to our buddy again. He just had to come in here with the fam, and so we put him to work. We got 2 more regions. I'm going to let him go here. In the West, you got Florida number 1, St. John's number 2, Texas Tech number 3, and number 4 in that particular region will be the Maryland Terrapins. So that's a really tough region.
that's a tough region. I like Florida to come out of that region, but I want you to notice second round game at the bottom.
St. John's in either Arkansas or Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kentucky fans got a big vested interest in that one.
Yeah.
Huge St. John's fans at this point.
Yep.
I mean, Pitino's there, and I'll be honest with you. If a person loves basketball and likes the current state of basketball as run and gun, you cannot beat the style of St. John's.
No, they can get up down the
They
floor.
will guard your jersey off of
Yep.
you, and I'm going to be honest with you. I really hope that they play Florida to go to the Final Four, because that will be a
Great matchup.
incredible game.
Yep. I've said it all year long. The guys went yet another team. Let's see, he's had Providence,
Yep.
Iona,
Yep.
Louisville, Kentucky, the Celtics,
Boston
University, or Boston College,
Boston
Boston
Celtics.
University,
and Celtics.
and the Celtics.
Yeah.
He's won everywhere he's been.
Yeah.
And he's winning again. His number 2 seed, St. John's, Rick Pitino.
Yeah.
You can't count him out.
No.
You can't count out Michigan State because of Tom Izzo.
Exactly right.
Some of these teams, your coach gives you some extra oomph, I think. And I think Pitino does for St. John. So,
They develop players.
yes.
And they make the guys believe that they can compete with anybody.
Yep.
And not just anybody has that gift, and those kind of guys do.
Can your former coach, Mr. Calipari, beat the Kansas Jayhawks down in that?
It's going to be an interesting game. I hate to say it, Arkansas's playing well.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing.
Hates to say it.
I hate to say it, I really do. But
But they are. He's getting it together.
They're playing well. Now they're without 2 key players, but they're saying now that the Flan kid can play in the tournament. He's eligible, so they'll still be down at the Arrow, but they're playing well, and you know, I think they'll give Kansas all they want. Probably may beat Kansas. Kansas is very beatable. They've proven it all year.
Yep. Last bracket, I'll let you go. South Regional, you got Auburn number 1, number 2 is Michigan State, number 3 is Iowa State, number 4 is Texas A&M. You got Michigan in there, Creighton, Louisville, dangerous team, Ole Miss. I don't know about so much about Ole Miss, but I know Louisville's a very dangerous team at 8th seed.
Yeah.
So that's an action-packed region. Who do you like in that one?
This is the one region where you're liable to see a 6, 8, or 9 seed go to the Final Four.
Yep.
I think of all the regions, this is that one. I think Creighton could make a deep run if they can survive Auburn, which I think they can give Auburn a game because I think they match up well with them. Creighton, A&M, Michigan State. The winner of the Michigan State Marquette game, I think, could go far. And there again with Izzo, who knows?
Yep.
But Marquette's very athletic as well. So any of those teams. So you're looking at 7. You know, Michigan State's a 2 seed, probably a little high for them, to be honest. But you're looking at a 7 seed, a potential 7 seed, potential 9 seed, and then A&M is a 4 seed.
4 seed. Yep.
You know, I think any of those are capable of going to Final Four.
Good breakdown, my friend. Get over and have lunch with your wife
shall.
and your
Appreciate it.
entourage.
Yeah, we'll get back
Yep.
together hopefully here soon.
Yeah. Maybe later on, probably maybe next week.
Sure.
Assess the first weekend.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You got
That's
it.
good. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Quick break. We'll be right back. Leslie's in the house here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Senator Creighton, you're one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club savings account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, our welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family and want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior. But beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Jackson, Judah, and yours truly for the conference home opener this Tuesday at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. The Sullivan East Patriots come to town, 4:45 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. Video and audio of the Cyclones home opener against the Sullivan East Patriots. Again, it all starts at 4:45 this Tuesday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone Baseball. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're going to be joined here in a few minutes by Joe Diaz, Athletic Director from Elizabethton. We got baseball tomorrow, as you saw. Hello to Peggy Olson. Hello to Rick Ranson down in Pensacola, Tommy Riggs, Gene Allen, Jonathan Morton, Rosie McNichols, that's a new name. Thank you to Luther Beaver, that's a new one. Rose Cadott, hope I'm saying it right, Cadotte. Stephen Jones, let's give you one more. Tom Cushing, and I'll squeeze in one more, the Gator Man, Bobby Dickin. Thank you all for listening to the show and watching the show. Tomorrow will be at Phil's Dream Pit, the Quest for Perfect Barbecue, Eastern Star exit. Then on Wednesday will be Chick-fil-A Johnson City. Thursday, Lingerfield Drug Center. Friday will be at Food City. Leslie's here from Sycamore Shoals. Hello, dear. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm back.
All right,
That's
he's
good.
back.
Yes, I'm back. So we got Show and Tell from Sycamore Shoals State Park Gift Shop, which is 5 minutes up the road here. How many folks came in February, do you remember?
It was right at 14, a little over 14,000.
14,000.
Yeah, it's
That's
picking back up finally.
That's a slow month, so they're getting ready to pick back up in a big time way. So anyway, let's see what we got for
Yep,
Show
there
and
was
Tell.
people out there playing pickleball in the snow this morning. No, I'm kidding.
Was it snowing, Florian?
It snowed this
Snowed
morning.
this morning?
Yep, flurried. Yep.
We just had 70s over the weekend and
I
hot.
know,
We had
it's
flurries this
crazy.
morning.
We're
That's
like,
going to warm back up. Our first baseball broadcast tomorrow, against the East Patriots. They're playing tonight up at Sullivan East. You talking about cold? Ooh, up there in Bluff City, up against that mountain. Yeah. All right, so let's go Show and Tell.
All
What we
right.
got?
I brought free reign today for those of you that are free reign diehards. We do carry it, and we talked to one of the relatives. Part of the group family are moving back with the goats, the ones that have the goats, that raise the goats, that make the goat milk soap and all of that. So they're still shipping out of Texas as well as Asheville. But we've got free reign there in the gift shop. And we have more than just soap. We've got their candles, my
Okay.
favorite, the honeysuckle.
Can I smell it?
You can smell it. I brought 3 of my favorite scents.
Oh my gosh.
The honeysuckle, I can smell it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's home for the holidays, even though it's not the holidays anymore. We'll make it a holiday. Easter's coming up. There you go.
I like that one too.
And this one's Southern Hospitality.
Do you burn these, by the way?
We do. Not at the park. We're not allowed to burn candles. Yes, I do.
And this last one
Is Southern Hospitality.
price point is?
These are $10.95.
You can do that for me.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, we'll drop and break it.
All right.
All
we've
right, it's
got-
free reign. That's the product line at the gift shop.
Okay, we're going to do the soap last, the bar soaps.
Okay.
But we also carry 2 of their lip
gloss, chapstick.
chapsticks.
Yep.
One's unscented and one is
Lavender.
lavender.
Okay.
We carry 3 different kinds of the pump foaming soap, and that is really good. It lasts a long time. I think I brought the lavender, but we've got lemongrass and honeysuckle.
Okay.
And we have the in the floor soap bars.
Soap bars. all right.
That you just kind of put them on. I actually use it for, and you can use it for deodorant or whatever. We got those 3 cents. We've got the big refills. I think we've got lemongrass and lavender left for $18.95. $19.95?
$19.95.
$19.95.
The goat milk foaming soap,
And you just fill up your pump
lemongrass. What's
pumps
this?
there
you
with
go.
that. So you don't have to buy them every time.
Yep.
And they actually have a salve. It's called Fix It salve. We've got the small ones. We're going to get the bigger ones the next time we order. This is supposed to be good for everything: bites, burns, scrapes, you name it. It helps heal it. and every time we get it in, it's gone. Just like
Just
that.
like that?
Just like that. When people find out.
Hello, Eva Anderson. Hello to Mary Sartpon. I'm sure I'm butchering your last name, but I'm sorry. Diana Cormier. Hello to you. Also to Daryl Michaels and Baker's watching. We appreciate that. So we've got.
They've even got stuff to eat.
This is jelly.
And it's Amish made. That's strawberry jam, and we had the apple butter, but we just sold out of it.
So this stuff's flying out of there, isn't it?
Yes, I bought some. I bought some of that, and oh, it's so good.
Apple butter?
He hates it, but I love it.
Ain't nothing better than a biscuit or a piece of bread with some apple butter on it.
Okay, I'm going to add the soaps now. These are the bars.
You not an apple butter guy, Randy?
He is not.
Wow.
You listen to TV.
You listen to
Okay, we've got some good smelling soaps. Here's Mountain Rose.
Athletic Director Joe Diaz coming up next here. We got this is
Mountain Rose.
Okay,
And
very good.
This one is Wildflower.
Ooh, I like that one too.
Grandma's Kitchen.
Grandma's
it's got some
Kitchen.
cinnamon in it. I like that one.
Oh, it's got a little.
And
Yeah.
Randy's favorite, Promised Land. It's honeysuckle. He's got kind of dry skin in the wintertime, and that makes it less dry.
Awesome. How much are these, by the way?
These are $5.95.
$5.95. Okay.
All right, for those of you that have a allergy to poison ivy or get it real easy, this is poison ivy soap. No, it doesn't have poison ivy in it. It's got jewelweed in it that helps to either dry it up if you've got it real fast,
Mm-hmm.
or you get in it, go wash with it, you're good.
Very prevalent around here, by the way.
That's right. This is for people that might have dry skin. It's called Itch Away.
It's your vegan soap.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then this one's for the pooches. And Faith that works with us, she says it lathers up real nice. She's got 5 dogs, and she tried it on them and said it didn't leave anything on them as far as, any gooky stuff. And it was a real good shampoo, and they loved it. So
Free Reign. That's a line at the Sycamore Shoals State Park gift shop, which is 2 minutes up the street here where we are.
Yep.
And so is that show and tell complete?
That's show and tell. I've got 2 things I need to let everybody know about,
Yes, ma'am.
including you. We have a 30% off sale going right now. We've got 30% off tables. And also, if you buy $50 worth of merchandise in the gift shop, we've got free T-shirts that we're giving away. And I meant to bring you one, and I forgot. I'll bring it next week.
Next week.
Yes.
So
$50 in merchandise, you get you a free T-shirt.
So now I can get a hold of her. I'm glad she came because I didn't have any way to get a hold of her because I lost my phone and all my contacts. But we're slowly putting them back in there. So now we know. So I'll see you next Monday.
Yes. I'll see
You're
you
awesome.
next Monday.
Thank you, dear.
Thanks.
What a nice lady. We appreciate you because you go in and buy what she talks about. You've had folks come in and buy things. They said they saw it on the show, and that's why we do this. Sycamore Shoals State Park gift shop right up the street. Hours you're open are?
Oh, we're open from... Sorry, you reminded me of something.
Oh.
We're open from 8 until 4:30.
8 until
Closed
4:30.
from 12 to 1 for lunch.
All right.
We need still some lead male performers for Liberty. So if you want to come tomorrow night to the park, to the visitor center, one room will be open. That's our gathering room, and you can try out. And if you're a Milligan student, you're also going to get an hour credit besides getting paid. And all kinds of neat stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the 250th Transylvania Purchase anniversary celebration is coming up. Is it this weekend? This weekend. Going to be neat. They're going to have a gentleman portraying Daniel Boone. Rambo will be there. Normally he portrays Atakula Kula, but he's not going to dress out. He's going to do a little lecture on Atakula Kula. He knows all about him. And they're going to celebrate the Transylvania Purchase 250th. So,
250th anniversary,
yes, all
which
day
is a
Saturday.
big event in our nation's history. 250th anniversary of the Transylvania Purchase. All right, quick break. Thank you again, Leslie Broccoli from Sycamore Shoals State Park, the gift shop. And she told you the hours are open, and right now they got a 30% off rack there or table at the park. And all this free rain products that goes like hotcakes. You heard her say they're sold out of some of the stuff. Going to get it replenished, restock, including the apple butter that she bought and cleaned them out. That was the last one. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We're going to check his bracket. What does Joe Diaz? He's a big sports guy. What's he think about the upcoming March Madness? Who does he have? We'll see right after this. Plus, talk Betsy Athletics on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. T&S Home Improvements you see on the screen. What's it all about, sir?
Well, we build decks. We do underpinning for mobile homes, vinyl underpinning, CertainTeed underpinning, K-Rock, whatever you want. Build decks, porches, whatever you want done.
How long you guys been in business?
A little over 4 years.
4 years.
Yep.
Geographically, where do you go? Where have you gone?
We try to stay within about 75 miles of the region. We've been all the way over to Virginia, up in North Carolina. Next week, we've actually got to go down to Pigeon Forge.
Awesome.
So
they're everywhere. TNS Home Improvements. So things you guys have been working on, I don't know, last 45, 50 days. What have y'all been doing?
Well, last week we built 2 covered porches, 10 by 20 covered porches. We've done about 600 pinning jobs in the past 2 weeks, and about 10 small decks in the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Awesome. So if you need that kind of work done, all they want to do is ask you to let them give you a quote and go from there. Phone number, how do we find you?
Phone number is 423-946-8432.
You're on social media?
On Facebook. TNS Home Improvements on Facebook.
There you go. TNS Home Improvements on Facebook. And they'll go, as you heard with the sound of our voice, probably 50, 60, 75 miles, any radius of where we're sitting here in the Tri-Cities. And so there's a lot of them out there, home improvement companies. What do you feel like separates you from everybody else?
Well, for one, I feel like we're good on pricing, and everything we do for you, we do it like we're doing it for ourselves. So our greatest concern is customer satisfaction.
There you go, folks. One more time, the phone number is?
423-946-8432.
One of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. I believe in these guys. Travis Constable at TNS Home Improvements. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Jackson, Judah, and yours truly for the conference home opener this Tuesday at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. The Sullivan East Patriots come to town, 4:45 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. Video and audio of the Cyclones home opener against the Sullivan East Patriots. Again, it all starts at 4:45 this Tuesday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone Baseball. We are back, ready to go. He's in the house. Our athletic director from Elizabethton High School, Joe Diaz. Just got confirmation our softball team is 4-2. They play at Unaka today. Up Stony Creek. Gonna be a little cool up. They're gonna be cool anywhere today. So, but take heart. It's gonna warm back up. I think the next couple of days and drop down again. It's the springtime in East Tennessee, but that's okay. Though we do have softball today at Unaka. Baseball's at Sullivan East. Our first maiden boys broadcast of the new baseball season with the new coach is tomorrow. 4:45 airtime video and audio. We'll bring it to you from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark against the East Patriots. It is conference time, so everybody plays. I like this format. You're one of the coaches in the baseball, so you like the format where you play home and away?
Yeah, I do.
2 days?
Yeah, so we play each team in the conference 3 times.
Right.
So we play 2 in 1 week, and then later in the season we all play each other once. I would really love it if we got to play them all in 1 week. I think that'd be fun, and it would prove the team that has the most depth, as far as the conference goes. But it's kind of hard to do that because it's hard to plan for because of rain and stuff. So
sure,
if
the
we have
weather.
rain out and something like that would really affect the standings, or could affect the standings.
So we'll run them down here in a minute. Who everybody's playing rather. I know our baseball plays at East, our softball plays at Unaka, and so that's what's going on today. And of course, spring sports are wide open.
Yes, they are.
And we've got track and field. We've got boys and girls tennis and boys soccer at all the schools, not just in Elizabethton. So it's running wide open. We had our color guard instructor here a few minutes ago, Phil Ledford. They are ranked, the Elizabethton Winter Guard, only the second year of existence. The national rankings came out of 508 schools. They're third in the country.
It's impressive.
Only the second year of existence. And it's really hard to fathom to go from 0 to number 4 or 3 in the country based on your rating score. They went down to Georgia this week out of 42, this past weekend, out of 42 schools participating in the Winter Guard, and came back with a third place finish. So pretty impressive. Hello, Andrew Wilhoit. How you doing, lady? So you got your calendar. As an athlete, I don't see how they do it. I told Blair that up at Tennessee High. I tell every athletic director, I don't see how you all do it, particularly in springtime. You got 5 sports. Softball gets canceled because of rain, weather, cold, track. I mean, it's a constant remake and update and reschedule because of the weather. Keeps you guys hopping, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to make the schedules because we know it's going to change when you do put them out there. But we do our best to keep up with it on CyclonePride.com with all the updates. Whenever one gets canceled or if we move one, we try to update that pretty quickly. But you're right, it's really hard to keep up with it all because the weather is so.
I admire him. I don't know how to do it. If only time I call him was when the Titanic's sinking, I need a lifeboat. I stay out of the way because they stay covered up. He and Nick and all the athletic directors, they do a great job. It's very, very difficult when you're competing with 5 or 6 sports in the spring and a constant redo and remake up for the weather and so on and so forth. So you get into prom season, you move games around because somebody's got to go to the prom that night, and so it's something all the time messing with the schedule. So I appreciate the job these athletic directors do at all the schools, and of course, I'm a little biased about this guy to my right. He's doing a great job. He got handed the keys and the whistle and the clipboard, said, "Go get him, Tiger," and so he's done a great job. So you're learning on the fly, aren't you, sir?
I am, man. I've been treading water for a couple months now, and it's not been that easy, but a lot of people come alongside of me and said, "Hey, well, how can I help you?"
Absolutely.
And so that's made the journey a little bit easier.
Hello, Brenda Grindstaff. You know what Conway says? Hello, darling. So Brenda Grindstaff's watching. Tommy Riggs, Ricky Burdett, some of the folks watching. Again, as we told you, let me hit this real quick and we'll get right back to him because I want you to see we've been doing the show from the house, but in case you missed it, 2024 we had 1 million views in the Tom Daly Sports Show. And we're very appreciative of that. We thank the good Lord for that. Absolutely. It's all about him. It's his show. We're just kind of holding down the fort. He gives us all the blessings, and we appreciate that bunches. We are here live again. We are here at Chick-fil-A. By the way, you got to try this, folks. The pineapple dragon fruit frosted. You get a lemonade, iced tea, Sunjoy, or the frosted. Just came out today. It's a brand new drink for the springtime. It's called pineapple dragon fruit. And this frosted this drink is smoking good. And they brought back, you wanted it back, and they brought it back. They heard you, the Smokehouse barbecue sandwich, barbecue sauce, crispy bacon, Colby Jack cheese, green lettuce, toasted bun, original spicy or grilled. It's back, and it's on the menu board, and it's ready for you. The Smokehouse barbecue sandwich at all Chick-fil-A's. Chick-fil-A's are back by popular demand. Busy week, and then we'll get into this March Madness brackets. Get your take on it. He's a big sports guy. So what we got on the schedule this week?
Well, this week we got quite a bit. You've mentioned some of it, especially for today. We're at East. Baseball team's at East today. Softball will be at Unaka. And then tomorrow we've got a home soccer match against Unicoi, which is always a good matchup between those two schools. Baseball will be home at East, which you're covering. I appreciate you doing that. And then softball will be at Hampton. We've got 3 tennis matches this week, including tomorrow. Will be a home one against DB. And then we do have one change on Wednesday. The track meet's been moved to Wednesday from Thursday. I guess they're looking ahead. Maybe it's some possible weather there. Maybe, I'm not sure. So that'll be going on Wednesday. We got tennis versus Johnson County here as well on Wednesday. And then Thursday we got softball again. I believe they play, I want to say Crockett. I'm not sure on that one. And then tennis will be at Unicoi. And then we got baseball baseball against West Ridge at home here on Friday. And then softball against Gate City, but they're at Gate City, sorry. And then softball at home Saturday against North Green. So that'll be my week, Tom.
There you go. Other than that, you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
We've got baseball tomorrow night. We're taking it day by day to see how we're on the mend here. We're healing up. We're going day by day. So the first one that we know for sure will be tomorrow. It'll be Sullivan East baseball, 4:45 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. We'll go video and audio from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. Looking forward to that. So you're a basketball guy. First, okay, where are we in baseball right now? Give us an update on what's going on the baseball team.
Well, start off a little slow. We're 2-5, but we've played an extremely competitive schedule. We're excited about conference play starting up this week. I think we're going to be fine. We're not hitting a panic button yet or anything. We just implement a new system and very aggressive, and so our guys are taking to it. But we started out a little slow, but I think we're going to pick some things up here in the next few weeks, and I think we're going to be just fine.
New coach, he's on a learning curve. The kids are on a learning curve, is the way it is. And so, as we tell you every time in the sports season, it ain't where you start, it's where you finish. So where are we in May?
Yeah.
Not where we are in March.
And Coach Corn, I'm not sure if I've been around a coach that's more end of the season oriented. Like he knows we'll be exactly where we need to be in May, and so I'm appreciative of that and how his approach and going about business, and I think we're going to be just fine.
Yep. We'll get a chance, or you get a chance to see him for the first time tomorrow night right here on these airwaves, and we're looking forward to bringing it to you. We went back and looked. It's pretty cool. I told Coach off air, we went back and checked out all the views we had last year during football season. It's incredible. We averaged, out of the 12 football games last year, we averaged over 18,000 views a game, which for a little town the size of Elizabethton at 14,000 people, had on the average 18, over 215,000 views for our football season all told, averaging 18,000 views a game. So thank you out there. And we went back and looked. We're in 24 states. We have people throughout the season said, hey, we're watching in Texas, watching in California, and they'll give you by name, or in some of them say class of, and we're listening in the Costco's in Las Vegas, Nevada, the FARs in Fresno, California, Bob Thomas down in Dallas, Texas. These are some of the guys popped out every time. There's a lady, Mary somebody in front of us in Wisconsin. So appreciate y'all very much. We'll pick right back up with it tomorrow with baseball. So Cyclone Nation's got a tremendous following across the country. Appreciate that very, very much. So March Madness. Wow. Now, I probably ruffled some feathers when I was asked earlier by Gary Rose, said, can Tennessee win it all? And Andrew asked me the same thing. I said, no, I don't think they can. It's going to be very tough. I think they got shown yesterday. There are a couple of pieces missing from being a complete basketball team, and I'm not putting them down. It's not a knock. It's just I'm a realist. Florida.
That's mine.
Sorry. Florida kind of showed them. You save your food.
Tom, I can't be losing my food.
Can't be losing your food. She's getting ready to whisk and throw it away.
I can do a lot of things, but I'm not going to lose my food.
Can't lose your Chick-fil-A food. There you go. I understand it. There's some things a man just got to take care of. He said, don't throw away my food.
Listen, you saw that schedule I got this week. I gotta fuel
eat.
up.
Exactly. So Tennessee's got a good team. They can make a run. Can they win it all? For me, I don't think they can. But what do you think?
I think it's going to be really, really tough. I think it'd take a special effort. I think some things would have to go the right way. I kept up with UT. I watched them a couple times or several times, but I just think it's going to take something special for them to be able to do it. I'm not going to be the guy that says they can't, just because of my heartstrings there. But I do think it's going to be an uphill battle. And I think like yesterday kind of exposed that some, and then some things that happened this season. I really don't like the Kentucky matchup in 16 if they get there. If both teams get there. I think we have a tough time matching up with them and Florida, which showed this season.
Well, and we talked about this on Friday's show, or I did, and the fact that I thought they'd have 12. They got 13 teams out of the SEC with the possibility of Texas getting in to make all 14 teams in the big show, which is incredible.
Yeah.
So it's inevitable you're going to run into somebody in the SEC to play them in the tournament. And as you said, pretty quickly, Tennessee can, if they win out and keep winning, they can play Kentucky in that third game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's inevitable you're going to run into some of the teams from. So glad to see you out about, Tom. That sciatic nerve is no fun. No. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But we're here, and we're working our way through it. So you look at that Midwest region, Houston, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Purdue are your top four. Fairly tough region, but not as tough as some of the others. So who do you like coming out of that region?
I think it's going to be Tennessee or Kentucky. Whoever wins that, I think, will be in the region. I know it's kind of a cop-out, not giving you an answer there, but I think it'll be one of those two teams. I do think that Tennessee, like overall region-wise, got a good region there, with the exception of just Kentucky, and then already losing to them twice this year. But it is hard to beat a good team 3 times in this season.
So everybody I've talked to, you included apparently, says, I don't see Houston going to be around the number 1 seed. So they're very susceptible to getting beat,
I think so. I think so, yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at the East region. We're talking to, you see on the screen, Joe Diaz, our athletic director from Elizabethton. We got baseball tomorrow night against the East Patriots. In the East, it's Duke, Alabama, Wisconsin, and Arizona, top 4 there. How do you like that region? Shake it out.
Well, I'm going to sound like it's an all SEC when I talk about all these, but I think Alabama's experience last year, they went to the Final Four last year and brought back their major pieces there. So I think Alabama has a slight edge to me there. And again, like you were talking about the conference there, man, those guys beat up on each other all year, so they're battle tested for this type of tournament.
If you'd have heard Nate Oates' press conference on Saturday after they got beat by Florida, you would have thought they were a 10-30 team. You made them sound like they couldn't play dead. They just had a bad game. Alabama's going to be there. You wait and see. They're a good basketball program. In the West, Florida number 1, St. John's number 2, Texas Tech the 3rd seed. 4th would go to, should be the Maryland Terrapins. It is. What do you think about that region?
I just, honestly, if I was filling this out, as much as I hate it because I'm not a Florida fan, I'd probably put Florida all the way to the championship game and probably winning it right now.
Florida, I like St. John's.
That pains me to say.
I'm a St. John. I'm a Rick Pitino guy. I like St. John's. He's turned yet another school around. We went to it a while ago.
It's incredible.
See, Iona, Boston University, Louisville, Kentucky, the Boston Celtics.
He's been a lot of places.
I'm trying to think if he's at Providence or not, but everywhere he's gone, the man's won.
Yeah, that was it. That was Providence.
Is Providence?
Yeah, I think so.
Everywhere he's gone, he's won. He's winning with St. John's as the number 2 seed. You still say Florida's team to beat in that region?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Then in the South, you look at Auburn number 1, number 2 is Michigan State, number 3 is Iowa State, and number 4 is Texas A&M. How do you like that region?
Well, obviously Auburn had a great season and number 1 overall, but there's one cat that I would not bet against, and that's Izzo. Like the Sparty, it just seems like he always produces. No matter what seed they are, they could be at 8-9 and still have a chance. He just does such a great job there.
Yep. And the Lady Vols play Friday night. They'll take on the South Florida Lady Bulls in Columbus, Ohio. The other side of that bracket is Montana State and Ohio State. So you would figure on paper it'll be a Lady Vol Ohio State matchup in that second round, but they got to prove that and do that. Are you hung up? A lot of folks are hung up because North Carolina got in the show, or they got to play to get in. You got to win to get in.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
If you don't like it, take care of business during the season. So that's how I feel about it.
I love this guy. Yeah, if you got a problem with it, you shouldn't put yourself in that position.
Control what you got control over.
Yeah, so the Tar Heels will play tomorrow night. They've got San Diego State. They'll play in games Alabama State, St. Francis, Americans, Mount St. Mary's, and Texas and Xavier. That should be a pretty good matchup there. Longhorns and the Musketeers. So there you go. So it's a busy time. Again, Elizabethton High School, our athletic director. So we go to the website, CyclonePride.com.
Yeah.
Keep us up to date.
Yeah, keeps you updated on what games are going on and scores from the previous day. We usually update it that night, too. So you can keep up with what's going on and, with Cyclone Sports there.
Yep. Our football 158 days till kickoff. We have new opponents this year. We picked up Tennessee, which I think is very exciting. We'll go home and away. We'll go up there first at Stone Castle this year. We picked up Westridge at home, which I think is a great pickup. And who's the one we picked up? We picked up,
We were at non-conference. conference.
Science Hill. We keep Science Hill.
Yep, those are our three.
Yep.
Three
We play them in a row. Boom, boom, boom. We go to Science Hill. We go to Tennessee High, and we'll come home to Westridge, and we get into the conference. And we wrap. Everybody said, well, how come we got to go back to Greenville this year? TSSAA. Computer.
We were pretty frustrated about that. It was our year, and of course, a lot of times that game determines who wins the region. So we're pretty frustrated, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it.
Needless to say, it is a big moolah game, too, for the old Coppers. Then you go back to school, get a fish, eat your lunch. She didn't throw it away.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. See you at the ballpark tomorrow?
Sounds good, man.
Yep.
All
Tonight,
right.
they've got them at Sullivan East. We'll have the conference home opener tomorrow against the East Patriots. And here's somebody to tell you all about it. I'll be right back after this. You're watching show number 2249 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Jackson, Judah, and yours truly for the conference home opener this Tuesday at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. The Sullivan East Patriots come to town, 4:45 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. Video and audio of the Cyclones home opener against the Sullivan East Patriots. Again, it all starts at 4:45 this Tuesday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone Baseball.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
And back at the Tom Taylor Sports Show, let's run down who's playing where today. In baseball, we'll have a full slate tomorrow to tell you all about it. I think most of these will get in because it's not snowing. It is cold, but it's not snowing or raining, so I would assume they'll play. In no particular order, Crockett at Unicoi County tonight in baseball. Elizabethton at Sullivan East. Happy Valley takes on the Hampton Bulldogs in Hampton. West Green at Chucky Doak. Chucky Doak. Trying to get Chucky Doak. Chucky Doak. Unica North Green. Also, you have Science Hill at Dobinson. That's a big one today, early in that region, or in that conference. Science Hill DB baseball at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. Daniel Boone at Westridge. Tennessee I baseball at Lebanon, Virginia tonight. Claiborne at Cherokee. You have South Green at Johnson County in Greenville. The Green Devils play at Volunteer. That's in baseball. Now in softball today, your schedule looks like this. The Lady Cyclones at Unica. Gate City plays at Dobbins Minute tonight. University High softball at Cherokee. Sullivan East and Happy Valley. West Green at Cosby. Unicoi County softball at Lehigh, Virginia. And John Battle will take on the Lady Vikings of Tennessee High in Bristol today in the 5:30 first pitch. Science Hill on the road playing Silverdale they're in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Science Hill softball playing Silverdale Academy and Greenbrier. That's going on today. And soccer, see, we got nothing going on in soccer today based on the Johnson City Press, which is where we're taking this from. Let's see, you have lacrosse tomorrow. Boys and girls lacrosse tomorrow. Baseball in Southwest Virginia is tomorrow. Have one soccer match today, Gate City, Virginia High, and boys soccer in Virginia today. And one softball game. We told you Gate City comes across the state line, plays DB today at 4:30 in Kingsport. State basketball tournament cranking up. It starts on Wednesday. The single A quarterfinals, Humboldt and North Green. The Huskies at 30-4 will play at 10:30 on Wednesday morning. Chattanooga Prep and Santa Fe, Hillcrest and Pickett County, and Harriman and Wayne County. That's all on Wednesday in single A. In 2A, Loretto takes on Liberty Creek. Tyner will battle Memphis Business. Hickman's boys will play Alcoa, and Jackson County will take on JCM on Wednesday in the state tournament in 2A. In 3A, the Greenville Green Devils take on Mumford at noon on Thursday. Again, all this taking place at Middle Tennessee State University. And so our two local teams from the boys state tournament, Greenville in 3A plays Thursday at noon. North Green's guys play Wednesday at 10:30 against Humboldt. So good luck to those teams. NASCAR news, Josh Berry gets his first career win. Wood Brothers number 101 as he wins in Vegas. They head off now to Homestead, Florida for the next stop of the NASCAR series. And so congratulations to Josh Berry. And you got baseball starting tomorrow. It counts. Opening of the Major League Baseball season, the Tokyo series, the Dodgers and the Cubbies will play each other tomorrow and Wednesday, and they count. And everybody else will get going next week on the 20th. No, it'll start on the 27th. Opening day of Major League Baseball is the 27th, which will be a week from Thursday. It's hard to believe, but it's good. Tells you spring's here. And I was driving around yesterday. The Bradford pears are blooming out. The forsythia is blooming out. Easter lilies are up. Crocuses are out. That's a good sign. Spring is here. Spring is springing. And it ain't sprung yet, but it's springing. And it's going to be cold again today, but it's going to start warming up just in time for our first baseball broadcast tomorrow. That's going to do it. Big thanks to our guest, Joe Diaz, athletic director from Elizabethton High School. My buddy came over today, Captain Gary Rose in the house, and his entourage. We appreciate him coming over today and talking, the pastor at Fairview Baptist Church. Talk a little hoops. Also, we had Andrew DeMoss from Northeast Community Credit Union. Also, Leslie Broccoli from Sycamore Shoals State Park. Appreciate all you kids being with us. And also, Phil Ledford again from the Winter Guard. How about that? The Winter Guard in its second year of existence. Only been at it 2 years. The Winter Guard from Elizabethton got the national rankings came out. They are third in the country, 508 schools. Elizabethton, third in the country, not in the area, not in the state, third in the country based on your scores. They went down to Beaufort, Georgia this weekend out of 42 schools and finished third. And their scoring put the Winter Guard at number 3 in the country out of 508 schools. Is that not impressive? That's very impressive. Good way to end it. We'll wrap it up by giving you the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man hung on the cross. We have made it through show 1. That's good. Back out on the road tomorrow. We'll be at Phil's Dream Pit. The quest for perfect barbecue. Here we go. It says, Jeremiah 17:7 to wrap it up. Most blessed is the man who believes in, trusts in, and relies on the Lord, and whose hope and confidence is in him. Good way to end it. Jeremiah 17:7. Back with you tomorrow from Phil's Dream Pit, and then after that, Cyclone Baseball. Until then, we'll tell you as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. And thanks for watching show number 2249 at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton, where the new Smokehouse barbecue sandwich is out. Original spicy or grilled, barbecue sauce, crispy bacon, Colby Jack cheese, lettuce on a toasted bun. Get it original spicy or grilled. And this right here is smoking good. I like this a lot. It is a dragon fruit pineapple. Comes frosted, which is what I got, lemonade, iced tea, or Sunjoy. See you back here tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Happy St. Patty's Day from the Tom Taylor Sports Show here live.